Good evening all. Am I audible? Please mention whether the audio video is clear. So welcome all of you. Welcome to this revision series for the upcoming UPSC exam, and for other exams also. This is useful as a practice series for doing general aptitude questions or quantitative aptitude and reasoning questions. Please mention whether the audio video is clear. All of you who are live in the class, please respond. And today we are discussing 2021 CSAT previous year questions. Yeah, it is clear. Good evening one and everyone. For the new people, this is the bio of me. You can be part of the groups I have started also, where you can learn general aptitude question and attend daily quizzes and other resources and get updates of all my upcoming free classes. There is a Telegram channel and Telegram group. By searching Christy's classes, you will find the link. And WhatsApp group you can be part of by texting to this number. You will get an automatic reply where you will get all the resources I provide. So these are the books I have written for general aptitude, and this is currently the bestseller book for CSIR NET exam. Okay, so let us discuss 2021 questions. This is the general trend of the number of questions that came in 2021. 30 questions from quantitative aptitude almost, and logical reasoning and mental ability 20 questions, 20 or 21 questions. So around 51 questions were there from quantitative aptitude and reasoning itself. So those quantitative aptitude and reasoning questions is what we are discussing now. So let us discuss. As I always tell, be clear about all the different approaches of general aptitude. I have taken a detailed lecture series in this channel to teach you the major shortcut approaches to do general aptitude. You can check out that lectures also for dedicated for CSAT exam. I have created that series. Those of you are want to can attend it. This is the details of that series, general aptitude shortcut techniques. In this channel you can find the link. Okay, so let us start our discussion. 2021 paper was comparatively little more trickier than 2022 paper. Yeah, last 2-3 years, as you know, the difficulty level have increased a bit. So that is why you should be careful while doing questions. It is yeah, you should have a quick revision also before exam. That is what I will suggest you. Even if you learned all chapters, have a quick revision before the exam so that you remember all the concepts that you need to solve questions. And practice is very important. Practice is needed for realizing which questions are easy, which questions are difficult, etc. So can you try this question, all of you? Try this question. I'll give you 30 seconds to 1 minute maximum. Try the question. We are trying to complete all the easy and medium level questions which came in 2021. Easy and medium level, very simple questions were very less. So many of them will be medium level questions itself. So try this question, all of you. Audio and video is clear to all of you now. Please respond. Question from series chapter. Make a try, all of you. Okay, so I'll start explaining. So replace the incorrect term by the correct term in the given sequence. The sequence is 3, 2, 7, 4, 13, 10, 21, 18, 31, 28, 43, 40. They have given a clue, luckily. That is a good thing. If that clue was also not there, it would take even more time. Series is not a difficult topic, but the way they have asked the question, they have asked, instead of asking next term or wrong term, they are asking to replace the incorrect term. So the options are not giving you which is the incorrect term. Option is giving you the corrected version of that incorrect term. Question gives you one clue, odd terms and even terms. Means terms on odd positions, that is 3, 7, 13, 21, 31, 43, follow a pattern. And even terms also follow the same pattern. So what pattern is here? 3 and 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 10 is 31. 31 plus 12 is 43. That is, the difference is following an arithmetic progression. This is called two-tier arithmetic sequence. Two-tier means difference follows a pattern, that is called two-tier sequence or series. So this is two-tier arithmetic sequence. And question says even terms also follow the same pattern. That means a two-tier arithmetic sequence there also. 2 and 4 difference is 2. 4 and 10 difference is 6. 10 and 18 difference is 8. 18 and 28 difference is 10. 28 and 40 difference is 12. 6, 8, 10, 12. That is a pattern. But 2 is breaking that pattern. No? It should be 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Arithmetic progression with common difference 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this 2 is an odd one out. So 2 should not be there. If 2 was replaced by 4, then that is a pattern. But what was that 2? That 2 was the difference between 2 and 4. That difference should be replaced by 4. For difference to be replaced, this 2 should be replaced by 0. Na? 2 should be replaced by 0. So that if you replace by 0 here, 0 and 4 difference is 4. 4 and 10 difference is 6. 10 and 18 difference is 8. 18 and 28 difference is 10. 28 and 40 difference is 12. That is making sense. Are you all understanding? Question is asking replace the incorrect term. Incorrect term was 2. Replace it. Don't tell 2 is the answer. 2 replace. If you replace 2, what is the correct term? Correct term is 0. So 0 is the answer. Hope that is clear to all of you. That was that question. Another question from number puzzle or patterns itself. Try this all of you. This was simple actually. One of the few simple questions asked in this question paper was this. Any answers? Some of you got an answer. Let's see. Following is a matrix of certain entries. The entries follows a certain trend row wise. So first row, second row, third row, if you analyze, you can understand the trend. Yeah, when you see there are numbers and there are letters. Now first let us analyze the numbers. 3, 7, 10. 3 plus 7 is 10. Now 3 and 7 added is 10. Similarly, 3 plus 6 is 9. Similarly, 10 plus something is 13. So what should be that something? 10 plus 3 is 13. So 3 should be the number part. And you can eliminate the option with which does not have 3 in it. So 3A, 3B, 3C are the three options. Now look at the letter part. How the letter part is there? There is A, B and C. There is A, B and C. There is A, B is missing. So B should be here. So that A, B, C is there also. Is there in the third row also. The order of A, B, C is changing in every row. But that is not a problem for us because B should be there. That itself there is only one option, 3B. So B is the answer. Or B should be there. It can only be 3B. The way the other numbers or letters are written, we can say that. So 3B. That was a simple question in 2021 paper. Then try this another series chapter question. Sequence and series. Some of you got the previous question right. Very good. Rajan, Kali, Kaushiki, Sonu, Prakriti. Those of you missed yesterday's class. Yesterday we discussed 2022 CSAT paper in detail. The easy and medium level questions in that you can easily that you can use to score the minimum cutoff. So and if more people are interested, we'll plan to take one more session in the series. We'll update you through this channel. So subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I go for a free live class. Okay, so I'll explain. 8 and 4, what is the relation? 8 into half is 4. 4 and 6, what is the relation? Yeah, if you are not able to identify the relation easier, you can do 4 and 8 division. 4 by 8 is half. Then 6 by 4 you divide. 6 by 4, when you cancel, you will get 3 by 2. And 15 by 6 you divide and see. Take the ratio of successive terms, just like you do to identify a geometric sequence. So 15 by 6, 3 is a common factor, so 5 by 2. Then 52.5 by 15, this pair. And that fraction, if it is creating confusion, 52.5 double will be 105 by 30. 105 by 30 will be 7 by 2. Similarly, 236.25 divided by 52.5, you will get 9 by 2. So look at this, 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 5 by 2, 7 by 2, 9 by 2, etc. That is half, 1 and half, 2 and half, 3 and half, 4 and half, etc. That is enough. Question says that two identical sequences. Sequence 1, whatever is the rule, that is repeated in sequence 2. Question is only asking C value, na? So we understood that this into half is, okay, yeah, if you get deeper into this logic of the first sequence, 8 into half is 4. That 4, 8 into half, into half, into half we can say. Sorry, 1 second. Not into half. Into 3 by 2 is 6. Into 5 by 2 is 15. Similarly, into half is A. That into 3 by 2 is B. That into 5 by 2 is C. So if you want to directly reach C to save time, what you can do is, you can directly multiply half, 3 by 2 and 5 by 2 in one single step. You don't have to find A, B, C separately. You can directly reach C without finding A and B separately. That will be easier. And that will be 5 into 15 by 5 into 15, 75. um, 75 by 8. 72 by 8 is 9. So 75 by 8 is 9 point something. Don't waste your time in calculating that exactly. 9 point something. All the options except option C are very away from 9 point something. Na? 75 by 8 is 9 point something. How we got it? 72 by 8. Yeah, basic tables. 8 into 9 is 72. Now, so 72 by 8 is 9. 75 by 8. 80 by 8 is 10. So the answer is between 9 and 10. Only answer between 9 and 10 is 9.375. Yeah, 0.375 exactly to find. You can use the mental math I have taught in previous classes. Those of you missed it, you can check that out in this channel. So this is what I told. Into half into 3 by 2 into half into 3 by 2 into 5 by 2. That is the pattern. So similarly, to get the fourth term here, into half into 3 by 2 into 5 by 2, you will get the answer. I hope all of you understood it. Then, yeah, this was a good question asked. All of you make a try. In these kinds of question, tabulation or visual method is a good way to understand the question better. Okay, so here question says total 120 people are there. So total is 120. There are two category, Indians and foreigners. 80 are Indians. So total Indians are 80 in number. Remaining are foreigners. So 120 minus 80, 40 foreigners are there. Further, 70% in the group can speak English. Speak English I am denoting by the letter E, English speakers. So 70. Not speaking English or not able to speak in English are the remaining people in this 120. Now that is 50 people. All of you understood this table? Now number of Indians who can speak in English. Indians speaking in English means this is our required unknown X. But from this information you cannot exactly find yes, Kali, foreigner does not mean speaking English people. Na? Yeah, for an English speaker, we are foreigners. Yeah, we always think foreigners means English speakers. There are a lot of languages in the world, and I think more people in the world does not speak English than the speakers in the world, English speakers in the world. Okay, because there are that many languages. Okay, anyway, this X is what we need to find, but from this information we cannot exactly find what is that value of X, because this is going to be a range of values only. Let us see. Let us check options now. 20. Number of English speakers, can it be 20? Let us understand that. Then the question also will be more clear. If English speakers is 20, English speaking Indians is 20, English speaking foreigners will be 50. Na? But that is not making sense. Total foreigners is 40. Then how English speaking foreigners can be 50? English speaking foreigners can be less than or equal to 40 only, right? So that is why option A can be eliminated. This is an easy way to understand the question better using options. Now try the second option, but when you try second options you should be very careful, because second, third fourth options, all the three you have 30 involved in it. So let us see exactly 30 what happens. If the Indians who speak English is 30 in number, Indians who does not speak English is 50 in number. That means non-English speaking Indians are 50. Then total non-English speaking people are also 50. That means non-English speaking foreigners are 0. And this is 70 means this is 40. And this is totally okay. Non-English speaking foreigners are 0 is totally okay. This is not creating any contradiction. But we have to check this also. 30 or less, 30 or more. 30 or less chances of it being correct is wrong, because we already tried with a value less than 30, 20 and we saw that it is not possible. So 30 or more, let us take an example of a value above 30. Say 35 we will try. Above 30 we are trying one second. If it is 35, I am writing each cases just to make you understand. Once you got it, you can stop writing values again and again. So 35, if 35 is the number of Indians who speak English, that means number of foreigners who speak English will be 35. And in this 40, 35 foreigners speak English means 5 foreigners does not speak English. Now 50 minus 5, 45 Indians not speak English. Whether is there any contradiction with respect to this table? No, there is no contradiction. So above 30 is also okay, 30 is also okay. So option D is the answer. How many of you understood it? All of you clear or not? Below 30 is not okay, 30 or more is okay. So option D is the answer. That is clear. This is a good question from average chapter. Make a try. Very good, Keshav. All of you try and respond. If you are not getting, at least mention that, so that there is an interaction in the live session. Kaushiki got an answer. Okay, there are two classes, A and B, having 25 and 30 students respectively. In class A, the highest score is 21 and lowest score is 17. Highest score 21 and lowest score is 10. Minimum markers in class A now. Minimum mark is 17. Okay, there is a mistake here. Minimum mark is 17. Class B, highest score is 30 and lowest score is 22. This is what the question says. So, Class A mark varies from 17 to 21. Minimum 17, maximum 21. Class B, 22 to 30. So, 4 students are shifted from Class A to Class B. That means 4 observations are shifted from Class A to Class B. That means 25 students are in Class A, 30 students in Class B. From that 25, 4 students are shifted. So their marks are also shifted to that Class B marks. And the best case that can happen is maximum mark 21 students, maximum mark obtaining 21 mark students are transferred. That is the best case possible. Worst case possible, I mean best case with respect to the total marks I am saying. One
Playing
second.
from laptop 0676A6H.
Just a minute. Okay, so the best case scenario is 20 students with mark 21 is transferred, 4 of them. Then also the average mark will reduce in Class B. Question is asking whether average mark of Class B will reduce or not. Average mark of Class B will be above 22 for sure. How we know that? Because minimum mark is 22, maximum mark is 30. So average mark will lie between smallest and largest observation. That is a logic, or that is a basic idea of average itself. In the case of A, average value will be between 17 and 21. So as you are transferring values below average to Class B, this will definitely negatively affect the average of Class B. Negatively affect the average of Class B means average will be reduced in Class B. Average will definitely decrease. Did you all understood this? Please respond. Yeah, the best case scenario is 21, 21, 21, 21. A value all are 21 except 17, except 1 mark 17. Then if you are taking 21, 21, 21, 21, 4 observation into B. B's lowest mark is 22. So the worst case in B also is getting 22 in all mark, except 1 mark at least 30 should be there. So if you are adding 21, already the average is above 22. Value below 22 if you are adding, definitely that will negatively impact the average of Class B. So definitely decrease is the correct statement. Average score of Class A will definitely increase. Can you say average score of Class A will increase or not? From Class A what happened? 4 values are removed. But depending on the value removed only we can say whether average will increase or decrease. If those 4 values, or if that average of those 4 values are more than the average of A, or more than the initial average of A, then it will definitely increase. But if it is less than the average of A, then it will definitely decrease. So we cannot clearly say whether it is definitely increasing or definitely decreasing, because we don't know which observation from A is taken. But in the first case, the first statement, the worst case scenario also, worst cases or the best case scenario also, if you shift also, Class B average is decreasing. That is why we are saying statement 1 is true and statement 2 is not true. So 1 only, option A is the correct answer. How many of you understood this? Please respond. Is this clear or not? Exchange of students, then also average of Class A will definitely increase. We cannot, yeah, average of Class A will increase, we can say. Yes, if it was exchange, yes, Keshav. class A average will increase. And then both statements are correct. No, Kali, this session will be in English itself. My Hindi sessions are there in the Unacademy platform. You can check it out. Okay, so option A, 1 only is the correct answer. Then this is a ranking and ordering chapter problem. Make a try. Ranking and ordering chapter problem, but asked in the form of data sufficiency. Make a try, all of you. Okay, so I'll start explaining data sufficiency problem. So what is the question? What is CMA's rank from the top of the top in the class, from the top in the class of 40 students? So the class of 40 students, that is mentioned in the question. Let us take statement 1. 4 options are there. Statement 1 alone is not sufficient. Statement 2 alone is not sufficient. Either statement 1 or statement 2 alone is sufficient. Both statement 1 and 2 are required. So let us check whether statement 1 alone is sufficient or not. Priya is 4 ranks below Seema. So if you represent it, Priya is below Seema, 4 ranks below. That means there are 3 people between Priya and Seema. And is 31st from the bottom. 31st from the bottom means 30 people are after Priya. So that 31st from the bottom will be Priya. And this information is also there in the question itself. Now 40 students are there. Question is asking, can you find Seema's rank from the top? So 40 people, this is 30 people, this is 3 people, and then Seema and Priya is also there. So 33 plus 2, 35. That means 5 more people are there before Seema. All other people are already arranged. So before Seema 5 people. So that 5 plus 3 plus 30. 8 plus 30, 38 plus 2 people, Seema and Priya, make 40 people. All of you are clear? Four ranks below means 4th from Seema. So 3 people there in between Priya and Seema. That means you can find the rank. What is the rank is not the question. You can find the rank from statement 1 alone. So statement 1 alone is not sufficient is wrong. Not sufficient written. So that is wrong. All of you clear? 6th rank, how we can say Seema got 5th rank in that case. Now, in a second statement, let us check whether it is alone sufficient or not. Ina is 2 ranks above Seema and is 37th from the bottom. Ina is 2 rank above Seema means Ina, after that one person, then second person is Seema. 37th from the bottom means Ina is 37th from the bottom. So 1, 2 people, then 35 more people after that. 35 plus 2, 37. So now we also know total 40 students are there. So 35 plus 1, 40, sorry, 36 plus 2, 38 So 2 more people are there before Ina. Are you all understanding? And that means you can find Seema's rank there also, na? 2 people, Ina and 1 person. That is 2, 3, 4, 5th rank in that case. 5th rank from the top. What is the rank is not the concern at all. Whether you can find the rank in both the situations, yes. Either statement 1 alone is enough to find the answer, or statement 2 alone is enough to find the answer. So option C is the answer. All of you clear? Please respond. All of you clear how we did it? So that is a data sufficiency problem from the chapter ranking and ordering. Ranking and ordering detailed lectures I have taken already. So if that is clear, let's go to the next question. This was an easy one. Try this fast. Okay, so I'll explain. Simple one. In the English alphabet, the first 4 letters are written in opposite order. So instead of writing A, B, C, D, you are writing D, C, B, A. Then next 4 letters written in opposite order means, yeah, there is an ambiguity whether it is opposite order with respect to the first 4 letters or with respect to the normal order of writing those letters. But that ambiguity does not give you different answer. So I will just write it opposite to the normal order of writing next 4 letters E, F, G, H. So you write it in reverse order, E, F, G, H. Then next 4 letters written in reverse order, I, J, K, L, I, J, K, L. Then next 4 letters written in the reverse order, M, N, O, P, M, N, O, P. Then Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. And finally question says Y and Z. The Y and Z only remains, na? That should be written in reverse order, Y, Z, like this. Now question is asking what? Which will be the 4th letter to the right of 13th letter? 4th letter to the right of 13th letter means 17th letter, na? 4, 8, 12, 16. After that, 17th letter is this. So T is the answer, option B. So that was an easy question. So I will come back to, yeah, this question you try, all of you. Okay, listen very carefully. A student appeared in 6 papers. The maximum marks are the same for each paper. His marks in these papers are in the proportion 5:6:7:8:9:10. Proportion 5:6:7:8:9:10 means let us take 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x, 9x, 10x as the marks. And Total he scored 60%. So what is this 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x, 9x, 10x added? Total marks will be 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. That is 11, 18, 26, 35, 45x. 45x is the total mark he scored. That is 60% we can say. 45x is 60% of the total mark. This is equal to 60% of the total mark. That is what the question says. All of you understood? So either you can take an example for x, or you can solve for x also. There are two ways of doing it. So anyway, you can say 45x equal to 60% of total, or you can take total as like each. Example itself will be better. 6 papers, maximum mark for each paper is 100. You just assume 100. So total mark will be 600 na. 6 papers together 600. 600 will be the marks. 60% of 600 is what? 360. 60% of 600 will be 330, because 50% is 360. Sorry, 360, because 50% is 300, 10% is 60. 45x equal to 360. X is equal to 360 by 45. 360 by 45. 360 by 45 will be 8. So you got the value of x, you substitute it, then you can simplify. That is one way. Otherwise, keeping in terms of x itself is enough. That is up to you which way you do. So anyway, you got x is 8. So 5 into 8. 5 into 8 is, now it is very clear. That is why I told you to find x. 5 into 8 is 40. 6 into 8 is 48. 7 into 8 is 56. 8 into 8 is 64. 9 into 8 is 72. And 10 into 8 is 80. Out of 100, we assumed maximum mark for each exam, each paper is 100. 60% mark is needed. How many number of papers did he score? Less than 60%. Below 60%, out of 100 means 60% means 60 itself. Na? Below 60 there are 3 marks. So 3 is the answer. That simple it is. Is it clear? Yes, option B. Some of you got it right. Very good. So I have explained here. That is just an assumption, Kaushiki. If that assumption is not okay for you, you can take an like instead of example, you can keep it like let maximum mark for each exam be, each paper be y, then 6y. Then comparing that is also fine, because this is a comparison, na. Ratio is also a comparison. So taking an example is totally okay. Because with respect to that 100 only, you are checking 60% of 100 below that also. Yeah, yesterday when we discussed 2022 paper, this question I have shown by mistake. This was 2022 paper only. 2021 paper only. This was discussed yesterday already. That is why I am not repeating it. I will just summarize it. Syllogism problem was there in this also. One more syllogism problem was there. Yeah, yesterday after the class, some of you told, if I discuss it not in the order of the topics, that will be better to get an exam experience. That is why I am not showing you topic by topic. Instead, I am showing you assorted questions, just like you see in an exam paper also, so that before exam, this will be a good practice. Okay, anyway, certainly some almiras are tables. Almira and table have an intersection. Some cats, sorry, that is not the statement, that is a conclusion. Conclusion after that only. Some cats are almiras. Some cats are almiras. Almiras and cats have an intersection. Some almiras are chairs. Almiras and chairs have an intersection. All chairs are tables. Chair should be inside table set. So this is a basic minimal overlapping diagram you can draw. Minimal overlapping diagram you can draw. From this, can you conclude certainly? Certainly means always. Always some almiras are tables. Yes. At least the chair tables are almiras. So certainly some almiras are tables are correct. Because all chairs are table now. And some chairs are almiras. So those chair tables at least will be almiras. So some tables are almiras or some almiras are tables are totally correct. Second statement. Some cats may not be chairs. Cats and chairs may not have an intersection, or there can be some cats that are not chairs. Yes, here there is no intersection at all between cat and chairs. In the minimal overlapping diagram, what is minimal overlapping diagram and all, we have discussed in yesterday's questions. So conclusion 2 is also correct. May not be is written. Should not be, then that is wrong. May not be, that is why that is correct. So both 1 and 2 is the correct answer. This one is just an observation problem. But if you haven't observed this before exam, in exam hall if you are going to observe this, I think it may be very time consuming. Maybe not recommended. Images of consonants. What is the consonants? A, E, I, O, U are the vowels in English alphabets. Consonants are the remaining letters, B, C, etc. So 21 consonants are there in English alphabet. Among them, what is the number of images of these which do not look like their original shapes? Observed in a mirror. For example, B is a consonant. B, when observed in a mirror, it looks like this now. Is this and this same? No, this and this are not same. But if it is H, when it is looked in the mirror also, it looks the same H itself. Are you understanding? Because this horizontal line will be on the same place itself, and vertical lines will interchange, but they will look the same itself because the length is the same. That is not necessary, Keshav. It is only mentioning some cats may not be chairs. There is a possibility that some cats not being chairs. Okay, so this is the meaning of the question. Likewise, either you can find which all letters are reverse also look the same, like H. I told you H reverse is also H. Then which one? Then O will be, sorry, O is a vowel, so O we don't need. Then G we cannot. A, B, C, D is not possible. F is not possible. G is not possible. H is possible. I is possible, but I is a vowel, so don't include I. J is not possible. K is not possible. L is not possible. M is possible now. M reverse is also M. N is not possible because N, this line in the mirror image, it will look like this. O is a vowel, so cannot be included. P cannot be possible. Q, yeah, Q again not possible. R not possible. S, T is possible. T is possible. U, V is possible. T, U, V. W is possible. X is possible. Are you all understanding? Y, yeah, Y actually it depends how you write Y. That is a little ambiguous. But let us look the options. So by that there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters which are possible. But question is asking not possible. That means 21 minus 7, 14 letters are possible. Those who have any confusion, these are those 14 letters. These are those 14 letters. These are those 14 letters. Are you all seeing? B, C, D, F. Yeah, Y, as I told, if you write Y like this, that is ambiguous. But this is the correct way of writing capital letter Y. Then the reverse is also looking same. That's why I told you, if you have thought about this before exam, this question was a doable question in less time. But if you are thinking it in exam hall, thinking letter by letter is challenging actually. That is why I have used the complement idea. Total minus reverse looking the same letters you have found. That may be saving little more time. Okay, this is a distance direction problem or direction sense test problem. Make a try, all of you. Try this, all of you. Okay, I'll start explaining. A bank employee drives 10 km towards south. So look at this. If this is her house, 10 km south, then 20 km turns to her left downward. So left will be this direction, 20 km this direction. She again turns left and drive 40 km. From here 40 km to the left. So reaches here. She again turns to her right and drive for another 5 km like this. She again turns to her right and drives another 30 km to reach her bank where she works. 30 km. Look at this. This is 30. This is 10. So 30 plus 10, 40. This is 40 also. That means what you understand is she will be in the same horizontal line. Her bank and her house will be in the same horizontal line. Same horizontal line means horizontal distance. If you find that is enough. This is 20. This is also 20. This is 5. This is also 5. So 20 plus 5, 25 is the answer. That is a easy way to understand that. I hope it is clear to all of you. 25 km. So this is another good question. Try this. You can say it's a hybrid question. Permutation, combination and numbers, both ideas are needed here. Okay, I'll explain. Integers are listed from 700 to 1000. In how many integers is a sum of digits 10? 700 to 1000. So 700 to 800 or 700 to 799, first digit is 7. Now sum to be 10. 7 plus 1 plus 2 is 10. So 7 is fixed. 7 plus 1 plus 2 combination, how many are there? 7, 1, 2 is okay. 7, 2, 1 is okay. Is there any other possibility? 7, 1, 2, these are the only two possibilities. 7 plus 1 plus 2 possibility. But 7, 0, 3 is also possible now. Because 7 plus 0 plus 3 is also 10 sum. 703, 730, there are two possibilities for that also. These are the possibility with 7 in the beginning. 7 in the hundreds place. Now 8 in the hundreds place. 811 is possible. 811, there is no other rearrangement. 811 only is a rearrangement. 802, 8 plus 0 plus 2 is also 10. That is 802 or 820. Both are okay. Are you understanding? These are the possibility with 800 in the 800 range. Now 910 is okay. 9 plus 1 plus 0 is 10. That is 910 also. 901 also. These are the two possibility. Are you all understanding? So is there any other possibility other than this? No. 4, 3, 2. 4 plus 3 plus 2, 7 plus 2, 9 possibility. So 9 is the answer. How many of you understood how 9 is the answer? These are the 9 numbers that is possible. Here as the question is asking sum, you cannot use fundamental principle of counting or combination formula or anything. You have to list it out. But if you systematically list it out, it is easy. And this was a good question. I will come back to this question if time allows. Little time consuming question it is. So try this percentage based question. Okay, Kali. Here also you can tabulate the data to understand the question better. Tabulation or visual method is always good in these kinds of question. So here, what are the variables? Indian students, non-Indian students, boys and girls also, or Indian students and foreigners, just like that previous question. Indian students, foreigners, and total. Boys, girls. And total. In a class, 60% of the students are from India. So let us take an example here to avoid this percentage. Total students in the class, let it be 100. 60% of the students are from India means Indian students total is 60. So foreigners will be 40 out of this 100. 50% of the students are girls, so total girls are 50. So total boys are 50. 100 minus 50, 50. If 30% of the Indian students are girls, Indians and girls together are 30% of the Indian students. Total Indian students 50, 30% of them. That means 30% of 50 in our example. 30% of 50, the mental math techniques I have taught in previous class will help. 30% of 100 is 30, so 30% of 50 will be 30% of 100 is 30, so 30% of 50 will be 60. 30% of 50 will be 15. So 100's 30% is 30. So 50's 30% will be 15. Now this is what Indian girls are 15 in number. Indian total people are 60. So Indian boys will be 60 minus 15, 45, right? Question is asking what is the percentage of foreign student? What percentage of the foreign students are boys? So foreign boys out of total foreign students. So foreign boys we need to find. Foreign boys means this is our required unknown, this part. Foreign boys. Total boys are 50, Indian boys are 45. So remaining 5 will be foreign boys. Foreign boys are 5 out of 40. 5 out of 40. 5 out of 40 is 1 out of 8. 1 second, did I make a mistake? Just a minute. What percentage of the foreign students are boys? 50%. If 30% the Indian students are girls. Okay, made a mistake. I'll correct it. Yeah, here I have made a mistake. I'll just correct it. Just a minute. Indians, foreigners, total. Yes, Kaushiki. I wrote 50 instead of 60. That was a mistake. So boys, girls, total. So total 100 people, I assume 60% are from India. That is all correct. Foreigners will be 40. 50 students are 50% are girls. Remaining are 50. This much is all correct. Next sentence I made a mistake. 30% of the Indian students are girls. Total Indian students are not 50. That is total girls. Total Indian students are 60. That 60's 30% will be girls. 30% of 60, not 30% of 50. That was a mistake I did. 30% of 60, how to find? 10% of 60 is 6. Shifting 1 decimal to the left. The Mendel math technique. 10% is 6. So 30% will be 6 plus 6 plus 6, 18. Is this clear how this is 18? Now that is enough. 60, this is 18. Remaining will be 42. This is 42, this is 50. The remaining will be 8. This 8 is what we need to find. Out of total foreigners, 8 out of 40 into 100. 8 out of 40 into 100. 8 by 40 is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 into 100 is 20%. Or in my Mendel math class, I taught you 1 by 5 fraction is corresponding to 20%. 1 by 2, 1 by 3 up to 1 by 11, if you can learn, it is very good. Those of you missed my Mendel math class, in this channel itself you can find percentage related Mendel math class. Just search it, you will easily find it. That will save a lot of time in percentage questions. So 20% is the answer. Yeah, this is a data interpretation question. Pie chart question without giving a pie chart actually, but it is simple. Try this all of you. Okay, listen very carefully. Question says that a pie diagram shows the percentage distribution of protein, water and other dry elements. So there are three regions in the pie chart or pie diagram. Protein corresponding to one region, water region and other dry element region. Given that protein corresponds to 16%, protein is equal to 16%, water corresponds to 70%. So other dry, how much it will be? Total will be 100%. Now percentage is total 100 only. So 16 plus 70, 86. 86 plus 14% is 100%. So other dry element will be 14%. Now read the question carefully. If both proteins and other dry element corresponds to P percentage, protein and other dry element means 16% plus 14%. That is 30%. Now, what is the central angle of the sector representing P? So this 30% in pie chart will be how much angle? In pie chart, the central angle is 360 degree. Na? So 30% of 360 is what the question is asking. Or we can say 100% is equal to or is corresponding to 360 degree in the pie chart, isn't it? When the full circle is covered, for example, 100% of the students pass the exam in this class. That means the people who pass the exam, if I draw a Venn diagram, this is how the pie chart, this is how the Venn diagram will look like. But if I say 30% are passing the exam means total pie chart 30% only. Total is 360, 30% of that or 100 need to be made to 30%. That means 10% is 36 now. That is a logical way to think that 100% is 360 means 10% is 36. No need to calculate using paper math. You can just think 100% 360. So 10% will be 1/10 of it 36. So 30% will be 3 times of that now. 3 times of 36. 3 times of 36 is 108. So option C 108 is the answer. All of you understood? That is how to do this question. That means if this is the protein and other dry, this pie chart I just drawn roughly. If this is protein and other dry, these two together will be 108 degree. Okay, and this was an easy question. Calendar idea, numbers idea, both are involved. Make a try, all of you, then I will explain. 30 seconds only I am giving because I have to cover a lot of questions today. Maybe almost 5 to 10 questions are pending. So let's go a little faster. And please share these videos to all your friends who want to watch this video. I know majority of the students will be watching this recorded because your exam is also nearby, and those who are preparing for other exams also, if you are watching recorded, if you are watching recorded also, do hit the like button if you felt that this session is useful. So, and do share it with maximum people if you feel the session is useful, and share it in your Telegram or WhatsApp groups which is relevant or where students who want to learn this are there. Okay, so I will explain this. Some of you got an answer. Joseph visits the club on every 5th day. Harsh visits the club on every 24th day. Sumit visits on every 9th day. That means Joseph visits on 5th day, 10th day, 15th day, 20th day, etc. Harsh visits on 24th day, 48th day, 72nd day, etc. Sumit visits on 9th day, 18th day, 27th day, etc. If all three of them met in the club on a Sunday, then on which day will all the three meet again? So initially they meet on a Sunday. On a Sunday, that is a 0th day was a Sunday, you can assume. 0th day was a Sunday. Same day they meet. Now they again meeting means this number should be a common multiple. Na? On a common multiple only they will meet again. Maybe for example, look at this. 72nd day, this third person Sumit also will be meeting the second person Harsh. This is Harsh and this is Sumit. Because 9 into 8, 72. is here, 72 is here, but unfortunately 5's multiple is not 72. After 75th day only Joseph will come to the club again. That means the common multiple of all these three, Joseph number of days, Harsh days, that is 24, and 9 needed. That also least common multiple we need. Na? Why least? Again is asked. Next time we need. So that means least common multiple of 5, 24 and 9 we need. That you need to calculate it. 5, 24, 9 least common multiple. When you calculate it, you will get it as 360. 360 is the least common multiple. On the 360th day, they will meet again. Now the concept of odd days comes into play. What is odd days? Extra days after complete weeks are called odd days. Extra days after complete weeks are called odd days. So 360 is actually 357 plus 3. 357 is a multiple of 7 because 350 is a multiple of 7. Na? 357 is a multiple of 7 means there is complete weeks, that is 51 weeks, because 364 is 52 weeks. Na? That is not necessary. 350 is a multiple of 7, 357 is also a multiple of 7. By multiple of 7, day will not change. That is the logic. Because if 0th day is a Sunday, 7th day is again a Sunday, 14th day is again a Sunday, 21st day is again a Sunday, up to 357th day is also a Sunday. 357th day is a Sunday means from Sunday 3 day forward, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, na? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday is the answer. All of you understood? It's a hybrid question. Numbers chapter and calendar problem together is asked in this question. Good question this was. Not very difficult, but you have to find LCM very fast and then use the concept of odd days. That is why it was a little time consuming. That's all. All of you clear? Then this is an age problem. Try it fast, 30 seconds. Okay, listen very carefully. X and Y, there are two people. Present age of X is 42. Present age of Y we don't know. If you want, you can call that as Y itself. So, this statement X is saying to Y, at the time of your birth, I was twice as old as you are at present. At the time of birth means 0 is the age of Y. At that time, X was 2Y years old. That is the meaning of twice as old as you are at present. Na? Presently, Y is Y years old. So, X is 2Y years old. When Y was born means 0 years old. That means what you can say about the present year. From there, Y years are added to reach the present situation. Na? Like if you are 22 years old, when you were born, you were 0 years old. That means from when you were born till today, it is 22 years. Na? That means your father's age will also be 22 years added from that age when you were born. Like when you were born, if your father was say 42 years old. Or 32 years old, just let us take a smaller value, 32 years old. So if you are now 22 years old, 32 plus 22 will be the father's age. Na? That means this Y is added here also. So this 42 is going to be Y 2Y plus Y 3Y. Are you all understanding? You and your father example I told because you can relate to that. Did you all understood how 3y is 42? If 3y is 42, y is equal to what? 14. Na? So we got 14 is the present age of y. So what is the present age of x? Present age of x is 42. Yeah, that we already know. Now you read each statement. 8 years ago age of x was 5 times age of y. 8 years ago 42 minus 8, 34 is 5 times age of y. 8 years ago 14 minus 8, 6. 34 is 6 into 5. That is what the claim says. That is wrong now. 34 is not 30. 6 into 5 is 30. So this is wrong. After 14 years old, 42 will be 56. Age of x will be 56. Age of y will be 14 plus 14, 28. 2 times of age of y is mentioned. 56 is 2 times 28. Is it correct? Yes. So second statement is correct. First one is not correct. So 2 only is the correct answer. 2 only. This we discussed in the elimination technique class also. In this channel I have taken a series, general aptitude shortcut tricks. That series, those of you missed, check this out, where I have explained shortcut techniques, how to use elimination well, how to use taking examples well, how to use visuals well to solve questions faster. Okay, I will share the link of that in the chat if possible, or in the comments also if possible. So coming back to this question, can be done with examples easily. If the price of an article is decreased by 20%, price of an article we don't know what it is, so you take an example 100. We take example 100 in questions where percentage is involved. Taking 100 as an example is a very good way. In some question that is not possible because they have already given some condition related to the value you need to take. But if there is no condition given, taking 100 as an example is a good strategy. Yeah, about taking example YouTube live session, I have explained more about it. So 100 is the price. Decreased by 20% means 100 minus 20, because 20% of 100 is 20 itself, so that is 80. And then new price 80 is increased by 25%. Mental math I have taught you. 80, 20% of 25% of 80 means half of 80. Half of 80 is 40. Half of 80 is 20. 80 plus 20 is 100. Then what is the net change in the price? So 100 was the initial value, 100 is the final value. Is there a change? No change. So 0% change is the answer. Super easy, na? If you use the right method. And this question also was a super easy question if you use the right method. If you don't use the right method, this was a time consuming question. Try this 30 seconds. A comma here. Okay, I'll explain. When a certain number is multiplied by 7, the product entirely comprises only of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How many ones we don't know. What is the smallest number possible? That means all options are 5-digit numbers, na? That means either 15713 into 7 is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So into 7 means that is a 6-digit number for sure. 5-digit number into 7 can be 5-digit or 6-digit only. 5-digit will be 11111. That is smaller than 157 range, 15,000 range. It will be 11,000 only, na? So we can confirm that it is 6 ones. 6 ones should be there. 6 ones. Whether this is correct, or this is correct, or this is correct, or this is correct, that is what the question is asking. So there are two ways of doing it. One way is you can divide this by this and see whether 7 you are getting. Divide this by this and see 7 you are getting. Likewise you can do like this. Yeah, this actually is not needed. You can directly reach, divide by 7. Sorry. My mistake. Dividing this will take more time. Dividing by 7 is easy. 1 1 1 1 1 1 divide by 7 you do. One time only division is needed. Either by long division or short division. I hope all of you know how to short divide like this. Because if this is the correct answer, 15713 and 7 are factors. Na? So dividing by one factor, you will get the other factor obviously. Are you all understanding? There you don't have to use answer options also. Without options is what I have used here. Without options. Did you all understood how I used without options? I looked at the options first to understand the range of the value 15,000. Then I told that 1 1 1 1 1 1 6 ones should be there. And then I just divide 1 1 1 1 1 1 divided by 7. That will be the answer. When you divide by 7, 1 sevens, remaining will be 4 41. It is 5 times, that is 661 will be 8 times, 8 into 7 56, 5 51, 7 times, 7 into 7 49, and finally 21 3 times. So 15873 directly you will get. But if your division skills are not that good, then I will suggest you completely use options. I will tell you that method also. Did you understand what I just told you now? How you directly use 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 and why we are dividing by 7? Otherwise, if that division is not okay for you, then what I will suggest you is look at the number properties. That is better. Each option you have to do this. That is why, in my opinion, that is little more time consuming than what I just explained. If you are not okay with what I just explained now, then you can prefer the second method. 3 into 7 1, all 4 options are supporting that. So last one is okay. But 3 into 7 21, carryover is 2 na. So there is a carryover in each. Carryover will be there. No Kali, most exams does not, calculator is not allowed. See, UPSC exam calculator is not allowed at all. If you are preparing for other exam, if you are preparing for GATE exam, virtual calculator is allowed. If you are preparing for CSIR exam, virtual calculator is not allowed. So most of the exams does not allow virtual calculator nowadays. Okay, so anyway, 2 should be the carryover. Now you need to know 2 should be the carryover means you need to get a 1 after that. You need to get a 1 after that means this product plus 2 is 1. What plus 2 is 1? 9 plus 2 is 1. Na? So 9 you need to get as a product. 1 into 7 is it ending with 9? 2 into 7 is it ending with 9? 8 into 7 is it ending with 9? No. All these 3 cases it is not ending with 9. 7 into 7 49. It ends with 9. 49 plus 2 51. That will only give you 1 1 in the end. This is the second way of doing it. If your division skills are not very sharp, you can do this way. Did you understand this? Using the place value idea, using the last digit, how multiplication is done, that way. This method, there is a problem. If they have given multiple options with 7 in the second place, you have to continue maybe one more step. So options are easy, then it is okay. If options are not easy, then it will be difficult. So this is a work and time problem asked. Try this. 30 seconds. I'll get some water and come. Try this by the meantime. Okay, so I'll explain. Listen carefully. A man does 7 by 8. There is a word does. Does 7 by 8 of a job in 21 days. How many more days will it take him to finish the job if the quantum of work is further increased by 50%? So this is using unitary method, you can do this, or LCM method is also fine. I will take total work is equal to 1, that is unitary method. Let total work be 1. 7 by 8 of that work can be done in 21 days means 7 by 8 in 21 days means 1 by 8 can be done in 3 days. Now, are you understanding that? 7 by 8 of one work can be done in 21 days. So 1 by 8 will be 1 by 7th of this. 1 by 7th of 21 means 21 by 7, 3 days. So 1 by 8 work need 3 days. So one work need 8 times 3, 24 days. Now, for the total work to be completed, 24 days are needed. Did you all understood? Or you just think it like an example of a pizza. You are cutting a pizza into 8 equal parts. 7 parts you are eating. How much parts are remaining? 1 part is remaining. So that 7 part is 21 days means that remaining 1 part will be 3 days. Nah? You are eating 7 out of 8 part of a pizza in 21 days. So remaining 1 out of 8 part of the pizza can be eaten in 3 days. Nah? Yeah, eating pizza in 21 days is not a practical example because pizza should be consumed in a day or in a day. Yeah, in a day itself. Or maybe if you are cooling it, maybe in a day or 2. But anyway, did you all understood that example? 24 days, if you divide it into 3 days, that is making total sense. 7 by 8 is 21 and 8 by 8 is 24. So 1 by 8 is 3. So how many more days will it take him to finish the job if the quantum of work is further increased by 50%? Means whatever be the work, half work is added to it. That means after 21 days, how many more days are needed? After 21 days, 3 days are already needed. Then to work, that 3 days is there. Plus this one work 24 days, half work is added. 50% means half work is added. That needs 12 more days now. So 3 days for completing the remaining 3 by 8 work. 12 days for completing the extra work. 50% extra work that is allowed, that is added. So 3 plus 12, 15 days is the answer. There are different ways to interpret this. I just told one of the ways. Yeah, this is another distance and direction question itself, but numbers idea is also there. Yes, Ria, this will be useful for CSIR also because these questions are very good questions for practice of CSIR. Okay, I'll start explaining. There are 3 points PQR on a straight line such that PQ is to QR is equal to 3 by 5. If n is the number of possible values of PQ is to QR, PQ is to PR, then what is n equal to? How many possible values are there for PQ is to PR? At first, when you look at it, you may think that it is only one possible value, like PQ3 or a multiple of 3 and QR5. QR5, then 3 is to 5, PQ by QR, PQ by QR will be 3 by 5. Sorry, PQ by PR ka value, we want PQ by PR value. PR will be 8 here, na? So PQ by PR will be 3 by 8. So that is one value. But there is one more possibility. In ranking and ordering chapter also this idea is important. Because there are question didn't say that PQR in this order itself it is mentioned. It is not necessarily in that order. It can also be like this. QR is the larger one na? QR in between you are placing P. You are placing P in between. This is also a possibility na? So that QR is 5 and PQ is 3. Here also PQ by QR is equal to 3 by 5 is satisfied. Na? This is PQ, This is QR. Now what is PQ by PR there? PQ is 3 there. PR is this PR. That is 3, 5, difference 2. So PQ by PR will be 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, 3 by 8, both are different values. So 2 values of N are possible. 2 values of N are possible. Next question is also a very good question. Chessboard. If the image of chessboard is there, it is very simple question. I will explain. On a chessboard, in how many different ways can 6 consecutive squares be chosen on a diagonal along a straight path? So if this is a chessboard, this is 6 consecutive. Consecutive means next values. This is one set of 6 consecutive squares. One is done. Now starting from here you got one combination. Starting from here you get another combination. Starting from here you get the third combination. Are you all understanding that? I'll show you. Starting from here means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive 6. Diagonal consecutive 6. Now one more is there. Starting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 on this diagonal itself. A square have 2 diagonals now. Chess is a 8 by 8 square system. In the other diagonal, that will be black in color, but that does not matter. This 6, one possibility. Starting from this one, this 6, another possibility. Starting from here, this 6, another possibility. So 3 on this diagonal, 3 on the other diagonal. So 3 plus 3, 6 total. 3 here, 3 here. So 6 is the answer. Yeah, this was a series question, letter series question, alphabet series questions. This question, what I can suggest you is substitute options and see. Substituting option will take time, but that is a better way to do this. When you substitute each option, finally when you substitute fourth option, you can see the pattern. A substitute here, then B, then A, then B, then A, then B. Now you can see the pattern. What pattern you can see? A, B, B, A, A, B, A, B, B, A. One second, did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake there. There's a typing error in that option. Just a minute, let me check. Okay, for the time's sake you skip it. I think there is a typing error. So let's go to the next question. We can go a little more faster. Yes, Keshav, opposite side also we counted. Okay, so sum of 5 consecutive numbers can be 100. Let us check that. Sum of 5 consecutive. Consecutive means difference should be 1 in the case of numbers. So sum of 5 consecutive numbers being 100 means, yes, it is totally possible. Like take the middle number as 20. 20 plus 1, 21. 20 minus 1, 19. 21 plus 1, 22. 19 minus 1, 18. Here it will add to 100 now, because 5 20s will make a 100. This is just like adding 5 20s itself, because this is 1 more than 20, this is 1 less than 20, this is 2 more than 20, and this is 2 less than 20. That will cancel each other and give you 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 value itself. So sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100 is totally correct. Product of 3 consecutive natural numbers can be equal to their sum. This was asked in a previous UPSC question paper also, 2-3 years back also. This was a 2021 problem, but in earlier paper also there was a question based on this concept. How many such possibilities are there was the question. Product of 3 consecutive natural numbers can be equal to their sum. Yes, that is true in the case of 1, 2, 3. They are consecutive natural numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 into 2 into 3. Product 1 into 2 into 3 is 6. Sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 is also 6. They both are equal. So second statement is also correct. So both 1 and 2 is correct. Is option C. This one I will come back to due to lack of time. Yeah, this one, another percentage based question. P scored 40 marks more than Q in an examination. If Q scored 10% less marks than P, then how much did Q score? You can do with direct method itself, or if you are not understanding the question, use options. That is the suggestion I can give you for those people who are going for the coming exam. If you are not understanding a question, just see whether substituting option will give you clarity on the question. Sometimes elimination may not be the best method with respect to the time taken, but elimination may be the best method to understand a question better. It will give you clarity on the question. For example, I will tell you how that makes sense. Here direct method is faster, but elimination will give you clarity on the question. How much did Q score? I will take 360 is the answer. So Q scored 360. P scored 40 marks more than Q means P scored 400 in that case. Na? If Q scored for 10% less marks than P, 400's 10% less, is it 360? 400's 10% is 40, reduced is 360. That is satisfying all the sentences, so our option is correct. Luckily first option is correct. If first option was not correct, you have to continue with second option also. I will show you one more option so that you understand how elimination can happen. Q scored 380. Q scored 380 means P scored how much? P scored 40 marks more, that is 420. Now next sentence is saying Q scored 10% less than P. 420 minus 10% of 420. 420 minus 10% of 420 is 42. 42 subtracted from 420 is 378. That is not equal to 380. Na? Q scored 10% less than P means P minus 10% of P should be equal to Q value. That is not satisfied, so option B is wrong. Did you all understood that? So that is how to use elimination, that itself. Luckily first option was correct, that is why elimination was easy. Otherwise this is the direct method, that also I am showing. You can pause the video and later check the solution if you want. And this was the coding decoding problem, which was an easy one in this question paper. In the code language, mathematics is written as LBSIDN ZUHDR. Yeah, when you look at this, M, LM, so M minus 1 is L. But A plus 1 is B. Now if you continue doing it, it is first minus 1 then plus 1, then minus 1 then plus 1, then minus 1 then plus 1 alternatively. So similarly question is asking chemistry. Na? Chemistry, first minus 1, C minus 1 B, C plus 1, sorry, H plus 1 I, E minus 1 D, M plus 1 N, I minus 1 H, S plus 1 T, T minus 1 S, R plus 1 S, Y minus 1 X. So BIDN HTSSX will be the answer. That is which option? Option B. Yeah, you can use elimination. When you eliminate impossible options, that you can stop doing that. Okay, this question. In an objective type test of 90 questions, 5 marks were allotted for every correct answer and 2 marks are deducted for every wrong answers. After attempting all the 90 questions, a student got a total of 387 marks. What is the number of incorrect responses? Okay, listen very carefully. I will tell you a shortcut method for doing this question. In an objective test of 90 questions, let us think about the worst case and the best case. Best case is 90 question, all question correct. Na? Then what will be the mark? 5 mark for each question. So 90 into 5, 450 marks. But look at the options. Sorry, number of incorrect responses asked. But look at the question. 387 is the mark total marks scored. That means all question correct is not there. So how much less it is? 450 minus 387. 450 minus 387. That is 63 mark less. Now let us see. The best case possible is writing all questions correct. Na? Now from the best case, let us see. If one question is wrong, 90 0 is the best case possible. 90 correct, 0 incorrect. If one question is incorrect, what will happen? So one question is incorrect means from the correct you lost 1 mark, 1, and in incorrect you added 1. From correct you lost 1 means 5 mark is deducted from your best case mark, and in lost there is a negative mark of 2 mark. So 2 mark again you are losing. Yeah, in any competitive exam where negative mark is there, this is what you need to understand. When you make a mistake and get a negative mark, you are not losing the correct mark, you are not losing only the negative mark, or you are not only getting the negative mark, you are actually missing that correct mark also. So here, like here 5 mark lost. If it was correct, 5 mark you could have gained. So 5 mark lost because of that. And 2 mark negative you got. That means 7 mark you will lose. Relatively 7 mark you will lose if you make a correct answer wrong, or if you make a silly mistake and make a mistake in the solution. So that means, as I told, total 63 mark is lost from the perfect scenario of getting 450. Sendem mark 100%. Every question 7 mark. So 63 mark lost means 7 into minus 7 is minus 63 now. So 7 questions will be incorrect. Are you all understanding? Okay, the options are actually wrong. This is a typing error. Options are not like this. One second. Let me check once more. Yeah, there is a mistake in the options. 7 will be the correct answer. It's a typing error. Let me check what was the correct options. Yeah, you try the next question. I will meanwhile check the correct options. Anyway, 7 will be the answer. You all understood now? Because incorrect responses, total 90 questions only are there. So incorrect responses cannot be more than 90. So options are wrong. That is why it is so. But 7 will be the answer. So try the next. Okay, there are 2-3 more questions. Try this syllogism problem. Why not 9? Okay, sorry. My mistake. 7 into minus 7 is not 63. 9 into minus 7 is minus 63. So 9 questions wrong, not 7 questions. I multiplied 7 into 7 wrong. So it is minus 9 into minus 7. So 9 is the incorrect responses. 9 will be the correct answer. Yes, you are right, Kaushiki and Kali. So 9 is the correct answer. So then try the next question fast. Syllogism 1. Yeah, 9, 13, 27, 43 are the 4 options. 9, 13, 27, 43. It was a typing mistake in the question. These are the 4 options A, B, C, D. And the correct answer will be option A, 9. Okay, try this. Okay, I will explain. So, yesterday also we discussed question like this in the 2022 paper. That video is there in this channel. Statement 1, some greens are blue. Statement 2, some blues are blacks. So first we will draw the minimal overlapping diagram. Some greens are blue can be represented like that, like this. Some blues are black can be represented like this. This is a minimal overlapping diagram. Looking at the conclusion nature only, you can see whether minimal overlapping diagram is enough or not. So first you draw the minimal overlapping diagram. So conclusion 1, some greens are black. Some greens are black. Is it necessary? No. In the minimal overlapping diagram, it is not correct. It is a possibility. Some greens may be black is okay, but some greens are black means it is definitely saying R is not okay. That is why conclusion 1 is wrong. No green is black. Now the question is, then can you say no green is black? No. Green and black, there is no relation mentioned in the question. Green and black may have an intersection also. That is also a possibility. Because what is the question saying? Green and blue there is an intersection. Blue and black there is an intersection. Green and black there is intersection or not, we don't know. In minimal overlapping diagram we don't draw that. But there can be other possibility also. Na? No green is black means that is definitely not definitely correct always. No green is black is a possibility. No green being black is a possibility. Then the option is correct. Then the conclusion is correct. But no green is black is wrong. All greens are black. That is definitely wrong. All greens are black. Nowhere it is mentioned. All blacks are green. That is also wrong. Because green is not inside black or black is not inside green. So neither 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 is the correct answer. One more series question was there. In this question paper, series questions were there. In my opinion, series questions were comparatively the easier one in this question paper. So this was an easy one. Two ways are there to do this. You can consider it as a two-tier sequence also. You can consider it as an arithmetic or geometric sequence. Sorry, geometric or arithmetic sequence also. Two-tier sequence may be easier. 2 and 7 difference is 5. 7 and 22 difference is 15. 22 and 67 difference is 45. 67 and 202 difference, if you find, it will be 135. 135. Can you see that? Now what are these? These are a geometric progression. 5 into 3, 15 into 3, 45 into 3, 135 into 3. 135 into 3 will be 100 into 3, 300. 135 into 3, 405. That means 202 and the next number difference should be 405. 202 plus 405 is 607. So 607 is the answer. And next difference will be 405 into 3. 405 into 3 is 1215. You can verify it. 607 and 1812 will be having a difference of 1215. All of you understood? It's a two-tier geometric sequence. Two-tier means difference follows a sequence. Geometric sequence means there is a common ratio. 15 by 5 is 3. 45 by 15 is 3. 135 by 45 is 3. So the common ratio is 3. All of you clear? Then try this question also. This was again, yeah, last 2-3 years UPSC is asking this data sufficiency problem more. So in different chapters data sufficiency questions are asked. Make a try. Yes, Kali, that is called geometric or arithmetic sequence. That question can be done that way also. Some of you have done that way. That is also totally correct. 2 into 3 plus 1 is 7. 7 into 3 plus 1 is 22. 22 into 3 plus 1 is 67. 67 into 3 plus 1 is 202. 202 into 3, 606 plus 1, 607. That's why I told you there are two ways of doing it. I use the two-tier because in my opinion that is faster. But if you feel second one is faster, you can do that way also, no problem. Do let me know, do you want more sessions like this? If you people want more sessions like this, I will plan for such sessions. Otherwise, maybe we will conclude by today. The latest 2 question papers we have completed. If yeah, just let me know, those of you are watching live or recorded, whether such sessions are needed more in the upcoming days or upcoming sessions. So this question tried. So data sufficiency problem. What is the question? The question to be answered is, what day of the is the 14th of the given month? What day is the 14th of the given month? Statement 1. Last day of the month is Wednesday. From last day, can you say about the 14th? The last day, whether it is 28th day or 29th day or 30th day or 31st day, depends upon the month. Na? Question didn't say which month it is. If it is 28th day, 14th day is 14 day before. So Wednesday 14 day before is Wednesday itself. But if it is 29th day, 15 day before is 14th day. That is not Wednesday. One day before Wednesday, it will be Tuesday. If it is 30th, it will be Monday. If it is 31st, it will be Sunday. That means there are multiple possibilities. Na? Knowing only the last day, we cannot say, because last day, for that you need to know the last date, whether it is 28 or 29 or 30 or 31. Because 30 day month, 31 day month, 28 day month, 29 day month are there. Na? So that is why statement 1 alone is not enough anyway. Statement 1 alone is not enough anyway. Statement 2, the third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. Third or second or fourth, that does not matter. 17th day is a Saturday is mentioned. 17th day is a Saturday. That is definitely enough now. Because 17th and 14th, we know the difference between those 3 days are there. So 3 day backward. Like if you know today is a Tuesday, 3 day before today will be Monday, Sunday, Saturday. That way 17 3 day before will be Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So you can definitely find 14th day will be Wednesday. What is the day is not the question. Whether you can find that or not, that is the question. So statement 2 alone is sufficient. Statement 2 without using statement 1 itself, statement 2 alone is sufficient. So option B, statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question is the answer. All of you clear? Okay, this question also we will do. Try this. Listen very carefully. PQ into 3 is equal to RQQ. This Q and this Q you have to observe. One digit is there. Q means Q can be numbers, digits from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 to 9. Na? Which number, which digit into 3 will give you the same last digit? That is what first you need to check. 1 into 3, is it 1? No, 1 into 3 is 3. So 1 is not, Q is not 1. Because if Q is 1, Q into 3 is not ending with Q. It should end with the same digit. Na? 2 into 3, is it 2? No. Is it ending in 2? That is what I am asking. No. 3 into 3 is not ending in 3. 4 into 4 is not ending in 4. But 5 into 5 is ending in 5. So Q can be 5. Are you understanding this? So instead of Q, wherever you see Q, I am substituting 5 there. Because question says so. 5 into 3 is 15. Last digit is 5. But let us see. Last digit 5 means carry over 1. P into 3 plus 1 is this 5 ending number. P into 3 plus 1. A digit into 3 plus 1. When you trial and error that, 8 into 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. That ends in 5. So P should be 8 for that. By trial and erroring you are getting that. 1 into 3 plus 1 is not 5. 2 into 3 plus 1 is not 5. 3 into 3 plus 1 is not 5. Likewise 8 into 3 plus 1 is 5 you are getting. 5 ending. 5 ending means R should be 2 na. And that is making total sense na. 85 into 3 is 255. Is satisfying all the conditions. So we understood that P should be 8. R should be 2. And Q should be 5. So 8 plus 2 divided by 5. 10 by 5. 10 by 5 is 2. Q is equal to 2. Number system based question. So these were some of the easy and medium level questions which came in 2021 CSAT paper. Hope this discussion was useful. Like to know your opinion about this session. Like to know whether you want more such sessions. Like to know whether you want to see more UPSC related content in this channel. If so, let me know. I am taking sessions for different competitive exams. So sessions for other competitive exams also you can find. But if you want more such UPSC related question discussion in this class or more theory classes freely through this YouTube channel, just let me know. We'll plan it if more people are interested. And for more people to be interested, if you can share to more people we will be able to access this sessions and will be able to attend. Yes, Kaushiki. CSIR courses also will continue and common questions of UPSC CSIR will be discussed more. Yes, Kaushiki. So, yeah, all of you who attended this session or watched this session live or recorded, it's a gentle request. Do let us know what you felt about the session. That will help us immensely and that will help YouTube to also know that this session was useful, because YouTube also can recommend easily. If there is more interaction on a video, YouTube can understand that this video is interesting to more people, so it can recommend it to more people. That is how YouTube algorithm also works. So if you think that these kinds of initiatives should be encouraged, do give a small encouragement by hitting the like button and commenting on the video and sharing this playlist or sharing this video to more and more people. So I'll share the related playlist in the channel in this comments, and in the description of this video you can find other resources. and this is how you can be part of my Telegram channel, group, and WhatsApp group. Thank you, Kaushiki, and thank you all of you for the good words. So let's conclude. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good night.